Jacinta, where are the numbers for the CLP right now as far as you see it?
Look, I think that we're going to, as Tracy made those points, the CLP are going to have a strong opposition in there, which is what is certainly needed. I don't think there were those who thought that that the CLP were going to form the new government right now, but looking ahead and looking at the policies and looking particularly at fracking, I think a lot of Territorians know that the aggressive push from a lot of outside activists and campaigners, as Matt pointed out earlier in the evening, has probably pushed people towards supporting fracking, aside from the fact that the common sense behind it, the economic development behind it. But I think those sorts of aggressive tactics don't actually win voters over in the end, or the fear-mongering that surrounds a lot of those sorts of tactics. I mean, it is interesting. We're seeing get out to a lot of remote communities where, personally, I feel they don't have a place in those remote communities. They send people into those communities who are largely from the bigger cities like Sydney and Melbourne, and they push particular agendas on vulnerable Aboriginal Australians, as far as I'm concerned. And I think some of those agendas, of course, is around fracking. I know that there are some people in remote communities who are told that, their water is going to be poisoned and it's going to be devastating for their children and their communities. And there has been a lot of fear-mongering going on. But as Tracy pointed out, I think there's going to be a strong opposition in Parliament, which is what the Territory really needs. And who knows, perhaps in another 4 years' time, it'll be demonstrated over those years what has been demonstrated over the last 4 years in terms of the economy. I don't have faith that we are going to bounce back in terms of the economy if it is such that Labor does win with a better majority than first thought.